Hey guys, what's up? It's your host Death, otherwise known as Death Graves, and today I got for you guys a pretty cool story time. So this story time is kind of like one of those weird neckbeardy type story times. It has to do with the dude that we're gonna call. His name will be Keith. Okay, so Keith was a dude. He had like kind of shorter hair. He had a double chin. He smelled like Doritos. Looked like the type of dude to have Mountain Dew in his water bottle. Um. He was pretty ugly. Like, I don't want to be rude and be like, hey, everyone's ugly, or people are ugly, but like, this guy was pretty ugly. Like, it was kind of sad. Like, he was just kind of an ugly dude. It's whatever, there's things you can do to make yourself less ugly. But next, so first of all, first time I saw this dude, it was like 7th or 8th grade, and he was actually holding hands with probably like one of the cute, like most attractive girls in my middle school at the time, which is kind of crazy. He also looked pretty bad at that time too. I don't know what was up with that relationship, but obviously they didn't last. So we're gonna get into this story. Is I got told. So we have this dude. We'll call him Jake. Okay. So Jake told me this story about this guy. I've known Keith for a little bit. We were never really friends. He was just kind of there. Wherever Jake was, Keith would be there, right? Jake did not like Keith, and Jake himself was crazy. Like, I got some crazy stories about Jake. Some kind of stuff that you just don't see every day, just real weird. But we'll continue on to Keith. Okay, so on this fine, lovely day, Keith was in school, showing up to classes on time, doing what he's supposed to be doing. Just being a good scholar. That's what more could you ask for, right? But the thing is Keith found an attraction to a very lovely woman. I don't remember who it was, but if my memory serves me right, she actually wasn't that bad looking. Like, it wasn't an ugly girl, right? So remember I told you Keith is kind of neckbeardy, smells like Doritos, drinks some Mountain Dew, just kind of a weird dude like that. So, you like a girl, you go up to her, you ask her, hey, I think you're cute. You start talking to her, talk a little bit, then say, hey, I think you're cute. You do something around those lines, you get to know them, or you just go up and, talk. So, Keith is kind of an anime dude, just kind of a weird dude, so what he did, this might be good advice, okay? Like, if you really can't do anything, try this. See if it works. I will guarantee you it probably won't work unless it's some really weird shit. But this girl he was going after was probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10, if I remember correctly. So she was pretty attractive, pretty up there on the leaderboard, So he was going for a long shot, to say the least. So his mind, he was sitting in study hall. This would have been his sophomore, maybe freshman year of high school. He was sitting in study hall, and this girl was in study hall, right? They're in the same class, so works out pretty well. So Keith grabs a piece of paper, right? And he sets that paper on his desk, and he pulls out his markers and his pencils and stuff, and he starts drawing. Now, he doesn't draw just anything, okay? He doesn't draw just anything. He draws a picture of this chick that he likes in an anime form, okay? Which is a little weird, but it gets worse, okay? Are you ready for this? He draws a hentai pic of her. A fucking hentai pic of this chick. Okay? Did you hear me? A hentai pic, okay? For all you who don't know what hentai is, it is when there's anime like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, but they're naked. And it's weird, man. It's weird. If you're into that, it's your thing. But that's not about that. That's you be into whatever you want. The thing is that he did is he drew the picture of her naked, a hentai picture of this chick naked, right? Which is so weird. Oh my god. Don't do that. Don't do that. If that's in your mind, don't do it, okay? Now, after he drew this picture, he thought, I've done it. I got this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He picks up the paper, right? He then walks over to the girl and gives her the freaking picture, right? Now, he folds it up all nicely so she can't see it right away. She then grabs the paper and starts unfolding it to look at it, right? She looks at it and sees this picture, her naked, anime style. from this creepy dude that walked up to her and gave it to her, right? She then looks up to say, like, yell at him or punch her or whatever. He literally turns around and Naruto runs away. He gives her a hentai pic, turns around and full on Naruto runs away. Gets out of there. What was he thinking? That's such a stupid idea. Why would he do something like this? This isn't something you can just make up. Regular people don't think like this, okay? This guy is like on some serious levels. Like, I don't even know what to call him. It's not even a neckbeard. It's just, it's, why would you think that would be a good idea? Because that's not a good idea. That's weird. It's beyond weird. I just don't know what people think. Okay. But, so that's pretty much the story, guys. So, we had Keith draw a hentai pic of a girl he liked, and he gave that hentai pic to her. Don't do that. Moral of the story, guys, if you want to learn anything from this, do what I said earlier. Do not draw a hentai pic of a girl. And if you do, at least stay there to get punched. Like, don't run away. Don't Naruto run away. Also, if you're going to ask a girl out or something, don't smell like Doritos. That's really not nice. It sucks. It's going to ruin your chances. So yeah, very much the end of the story. Tell me what you guys thought about it in the comments below. And hopefully these are just getting better and more enjoyable. Have a nice night, guys. Peace, peace. See ya.